whenever something's going wrong in life, whenever you fail at something, never take personal responsibility, just blame a millennial. That's what Ridley Scott is doing here, because apparently people did not like his latest movie. And he's just saying, well, look, it's because of cell phones and young people who are too dumb to really appreciate this masterpiece that I've put forward. So this is in regard to a film that everyone was expected to do well, but it turned out that it was a flop in the box office. When it arrived exclusively in theaters in late October, 20th Century's The Last Duel, starring Matt Damon, Adam Driver, Jodie Comer, and Ben Affleck, cratered $27 million worldwide off of a $100 million budget. That is a flop. I believe that is what they call it. So to be fair, I had not heard of this film. If you're wondering what it's about, well, it's a historical drama set in medieval France. A knight played by Matt Damon's character challenges his squire friend, who's played by Adam Driver's character, to a judicial duel over the alleged rape of Damon's wife. So that's the whole premise of the movie. Now, Scott went on Marc Maron's podcast and gave his thoughts on why the movie did so poorly in the box office. I think it boils down to what we've got today are the audiences who were brought up on these effing cell phones. The millennial, not millennial, millennial, do not ever want to be taught anything unless you're told it on a cell phone. Okay. Apparently millennials have no confidence. That was another point that Ridley Scott wanted to make here. This is a broad stroke, he says, but I think we're dealing with it right now with Facebook. This is a misdirection that has happened where it's given the wrong kind of confidence to this latest generation, I think. Dude, people just didn't like your movie. It's okay. Like it's
No, I actually don't think that's what it is.
Oh no, what happened?
Okay,
was it a masterpiece, Cenk?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't watched it, but I actually do want to watch
a movie about medieval France.
Okay, so
a judicial duel.
I'm enjoying Anna's sass, but I'm going to agree and disagree in parts. Okay, so first, let me say, Ridley Scott is a great director. So he's done some of the best movies in history: Thelma and Louise, American Gangster, Alien, Blade Runner, Gladiator. He's a fantastic director, okay?
Why are you softening the blow, bro? It's all right. Like you could be a great, filmmaker with like some gems in your belt, right? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, but not really, but
under
yeah.
your belt, yeah. But sometimes they're flops, and that's totally fine. I'm getting texts from Brett, who's like an expert on this kind of stuff. So continue.
Yes, all right.
And we do have a trailer to share with you.
I'm looking forward to it because I might want to watch it. But does he have flops? Of course, nobody's perfect, and he has a bunch of movies I didn't like at all. Okay, and that's normal. And in this case, does the movie suck? No, I bothered to check. It has pretty high scores on IMDb, on Rotten Tomatoes, etc.
From professional critics?
No, Rotten Tomatoes professional critics, but IMDb and the other and Facebook are all normal people. Okay, regular people.
And
so the reason why the movies aren't doing well is because of coronavirus. The studios are marketing, but they're having trouble reaching people. People are not going out as much. They are in some areas, but not in others. In major cities, people are still reluctant to go to movies. There's still mask mandates. And all the streaming services have come out, so people are just watching it at home.
You know why?
We've done that many times.
Because it's better at home. It's
I don't agree with that either.
It's more comfortable. You can pause and take a potty break, come back. Maybe you want to get a snack. The snack isn't going to cost you $25.
That's
like
true.
the movie theaters suck.
No,
like, they
disagree.
do. They suck. They suck. They're overpriced. Anyway. So, but yeah, I think that your analysis here is actually correct. I just don't understand why this man who puts out masterpieces couldn't figure that out and immediately went to it's the millennials' fault. Millennials' fault.
Okay, the Millennium Falcons have really screwed this up. Okay, now let me go to the part I agree with. Okay, so it's your job to figure it out, right? To figure out if you are in the entertainment business, you're in the movie making business, but or any part of it, and comedians are also these days like overly sensitive. Oh, people don't like my comedy. I hate them because they're woke or they're politically correct or they're canceling me or whatever. As Seth Rogen said, dude, figure out the room, right? So that's your job, to figure out the room. And so if young people like something else, give it to them, or I guess you're too old and new comics will come, etc. I don't hate all those guys. I don't want to cancel all those guys. But Rogen is right, like not Joe Seth, okay? And he's like, it's literally your job. And so as much as I respect Ridley Scott's work in the past, and maybe this is a great movie, and I'm literally gonna go watch it because I didn't know about it, okay? And I love movie theaters where you get movie popcorn. You know I love that, and that's a different experience. But Ridley, you're not reading the room right. Blaming the audience is definitely the wrong way to go. And blaming young people is crazy, and what old people do all the time. In politics, Joe Biden did it. They're doing it in entertainment. Oh, I didn't succeed. It's the millennials' fault.
Yeah, it's so stupid.
That's obviously dumb.
And also, like, come on, like he's basically accusing millennials of like having unearned confidence. Like he's basically calling people stupid.
Yeah, but you can't say you have unearned confidence and say you should go watch my movie even though you didn't want to.
100%.
You literally didn't earn it in that case.
All right, so let's watch a little clip from the trailer because who knows? I haven't seen the trailer yet. Maybe it is enticing.
I'm married. I was a good wife. And then was judged and shamed by my country.
I say before all of you, I spoke the truth.
Oh, it's based on a true story. No, all of a sudden. Now all of a sudden. By the way, one other thing is, I didn't even know about this movie's existence.
No, neither did I.
Advertising is a little different these days, and I feel like they're having a tough time catching up to how different things are.
100%. Look, sometimes you'll see it on, they've caught on a tiny bit and you'll see it on YouTube, you'll see some ads online. But you'd be shocked at how old and like, I don't want to say unintelligent, but Hollywood executives have not caught on. Most of the executives in the old companies have not caught on. They're still doing TV advertising. Okay, yeah, people still watch TV, but they're generally 65 years or older. They're not going to the movies. So if you're trying to get millennial to watch your movie and you put all the ads on TV, well, no wonder none of us saw it, right? And they're like, no, internet, I don't know, it's still a newfangled thing. I haven't figured it out. The millennials are on it, I hear, okay? But I'm sure the TV's the right way to go. Well, no, it just doesn't work. Oh, there's a millennial.
God, I can't get enough of this B-roll. It's the best. Look at how happy he is.
I know, it's because he's watching his cell phone instead of a Ridley Scott movie. Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.